Longest you guys had practiced, huh?
Yeah, it was our first, I think, 2-hour practice. First day in full pads as well. Just getting used to the flow of it. We're starting to really get into camp now that classes are done, stuff like that. So it's good flow and just trying to build on it.
Coach seemed pretty happy with your development all the way around. He said the way for decision making, everything you're doing. How happy are you, and where do you think you've grown the most?
Well, I feel like once you get a year under an offense, going on to our second year, you just understand things more and understand the offense, understand what Coach Kelly's thinking, what Coach Bible's thinking. And on the weight room stuff, you just got to go all out every single day. So I think I'm developing. I'm still not where I want to be, but heading in that direction.
What do you feel like you need to work on the most right now?
I would say staying in the pocket, and when things get kind of hectic, just making sure I step in and don't run home, things like that.
How's it kind of going with you and Dorian? Obviously, you're trying to push him. He wants to be the guy. How is that kind of relationship developing?
We're good friends. With any sport, there's always going to be competition. But we're good friends. We talk every day. We discuss after every play too what we saw, what the other person saw, and we help each other out. But at the end of the day, it's a competition. So.
Have you made?
Go ahead.
Do you think you've made, just being out here a few days, do you think you've made some advancements since spring? You had a pretty good spring. Do you feel better now?
Yeah, I think so. I think the offseason, just the 7-on-7s we did with the team and routes on air, the chemistry's gotten better with the receivers, the timing's gotten better, and just an overall understanding of the offense has gotten better. So.
Are you still doing the chest thing, or have you?
Yeah, well, we did that over the summer for 6 weeks. It's been kind of crazy right now with camp, so we haven't had time. So hopefully we'll get back into it.
Who's kind of become the best since spring?
It's a hot take. It's a hot debate. I don't know. Some say me. I would say me. Some say Dorian and Chase, but who knows? We all play each other and we all win sometimes and lose.
You guys have a 31-year-old now on the roster.
Yeah,
you guys have fun with him?
He's awesome. He's an awesome guy. He's got a lot of wisdom too, so I love talking to him. He's a great guy to be around. The whole Australian accent is awesome. He's cool.
You guys make any old man jokes with him?
I haven't. See, I feel like I gotta get to know someone more before I make an old man joke. Like I would fire on those old man jokes every day, but I gotta get to know Wade a little better before I rip him. So we'll see.
You guys have a ton of walk-ons. How important and valuable have they been? You got some in the quarterback group too. How much have these guys helped, and how much impact do you think they can make this season?
I feel like in spring we were short on numbers for sure. So having those guys, whether walk-on or scholarship, there's more guys on the team is awesome for us, especially in the QB room. We had 3 guys during spring, me, Chase, and Dorian. Now we have 6, including Colson, Chase, and Blake. So those guys have been awesome. They're still young, they're learning, trying to pick things up on the go, but they've been good so far.
How's that been for you, going from being one of the younger guys now maybe to being one of the older guys that knows more and helping them along?
I feel like I get this question all the time, but it's weird, because when I first got here, it was Rosen, a couple other guys, and I remember I was just like, this is like college football, and now I feel like I'm the older guy. I've gotten to that point, so I'm trying to I know what it's like to be in those shoes when you're kind of clueless and your eyes are wide because you don't know what's going on. So I try to help them out and give them pointers, and if they look like they're stressing a little bit, just be there for them.
Where do you feel like Chase has improved the most since spring?
Chase Griffin? Back up Chase. I think he understands the offense a lot better. He was injured the first couple practices or halfway through spring ball, so he didn't get as many reps as he probably wanted, but now that he's starting to get in the flow of it, you can just tell when a quarterback's more confident on the field, so I think his confidence level has gotten much better too. So.
How about your confidence level?
I think it's gotten better too. I just still try to build on it each and every day. Before I even go into a play, I want to know what my plan is. We talk about having a plan every snap, whether if it's a run play, I know where the run's going, or what my read is on a pass play. Just having a plan is always helps with confidence.
Was Tom Brady out here at all? Have you got?
Yeah, so no, he was out here I think twice, but I was in this class for 5 hours starting right after workout, so I couldn't really get a chance to see him, which was very upsetting to me because I love Tom Brady. But he was out here twice throwing with some guys.
Have you interacted with him at all?
I talked to him once a while ago though. I haven't talked to him lately. He's busy too in camp. So.
As a New England kid, is that why you were number 12?
100%. That is exactly why we're number 12. Yeah, Tom Brady. So.
Did Kyrie do a video shout out to you one time?
Yeah. He did one. I don't know when it was. I think it was a couple of months ago. Just saying. I don't forget what he said. I think he just said congratulating, keep up the hard work or something like that. My dad covers a lot of sports teams in Boston, so he builds relationships with those guys, and every once in a while I get to talk to them and interact with them, and they're awesome. You know, you think when you meet like, I mean, we have guys like NFL players all the time on this field, and you think like, wow, it's crazy. Like Odell Beckham, like yeah, I'm sure he doesn't want to talk to me, but they're all really cool guys. You know, like they want to help you and just talk to you like a normal person. So it's awesome to do.
Who does your dad work for?
He works for CBS. Yeah, in Boston.
Is he a reporter?
He's a sportscaster.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What's his first name?
Steve.
Awesome.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
How much more comfortable are you now versus the spring, would you say?
I mean, it's night and day. Just studying the playbook is one thing. Getting actual reps throwing all summer is another thing. So when I actually get those physical reps, it just translates better, and I just feel like I'm in my own skin. I'm able to throw how I want to throw now, and I get better each day.
That injury that limited you the first part of spring, would you say you're 100% now?
Yes.
Anything still?
No, I'm back from that, and each day I get stronger with the throwing. There's so many reps that it takes to really, improve each week on throwing, and I wasn't able to get those while I was injured, but now that I'm cleared, now that I'm 100%, getting my grip strength 100, I'm ready to go.
How difficult was it to come into your first spring camp? You obviously want to make a good impression. You can't even throw yet.
I mean, part of the impression comes from what you do in the classroom. These are pro coaches. That's part of what attracted me to UCLA, and they value walkthroughs, meeting room time just as much as they do practice time. Great teams don't have to collision, have live play every day to be a great team. So taking full advantage of the classroom, watching film, taking mental reps, that's what's really translating now that I have the ability to throw.
Did you get a video shot out from Vince Young?
Oh yes, sir.
How did that come about?
I've known Vince for probably about 5 years. I trained with George Whitfield. He was training him one day down in Houston, and Vince was kind enough to let me work in with him. I was a little kid, and just building that relationship from there. He's the Texas GOAT, and it's great to get respect from someone like that, and just great encouragement going into camp.
Go ahead.
What have you learned from Austin and Dorian since you've been here?
I mean, like I said the first time, they're great competitors. They want to go, and I want to go. So we respect each other. We all pretty cool off the field too. And when we get out on field, we know it's time to work. We know it's time to push each other. At the end of the day, we know that this quarterback room is going to have to be a major part of success for UCLA.
So you got the Vince shout out, and Austin got the Kyrie Irving shout out. So you guys are one up on Dorian. Dorian's got to get somebody.
I guess so. I didn't even know about the Kyrie shout out.
Okay. All right.
I think Coach Kelly was mentioning something about player run practices for you as one of those players. What were those kind of sessions like? How do you think they helped you guys prepare?
I mean, those sessions, it's two things. You just getting work. So everyone's really working in the summer. Everyone has leaders on their team around the country, at least the good teams. And, in order to keep up with that and stay ahead, we have to do that too. And we have to do it to the best of our ability. And that also builds leadership amongst teammates. When everyone can run themselves through a practice without coaches, it takes that type of self-leadership during a game when you're out there on the field. So having that mindset and going out there each day and just being ready to go, even just being a self-starter, is very valuable come season time.
Being one of the younger guys on the team, what's it like having a 31-year-old on the roster as well?
Oh, Way super cool.
Yeah.
Way one of the coolest guys on the team. He just got married, so we excited for him. We're super excited, and he's been great so far, and I look forward to seeing how much he can boot it this season.
Austin said he didn't know him well enough to make jokes about him. Have you made fun of how old he is yet?
No, I don't make fun of him just because Way's cool, and I look forward to seeing him play. I've seen some of his Australian football highlights. He's a thumper.
What have those three new quarterbacks added to the mix with you guys?
really just having other guys who are taking reps. That's more mental reps for us that we can take, and then it's always great to have more minds in the room. We hear some things from different perspectives. It's easier to have camaraderie the more people you have engaging. So now there's 6 people in there, you feel like a family vibe in the quarterback room, and it's carrying out to the field too.
Who are some of the leaders that you saw emerging during those player run practices?
I mean, one thing I would say during the practices, it was different leaders every day. So that was the best part, seeing a whole team, seeing the culmination of all the work in the spring translate to the summer, and how we worked even without the coaches. And I felt like the whole team as a whole kept that mindset going into summer training, and then it's carrying over to fall camp.
Awesome. Thanks, Chase.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chase.
Appreciate it.
Dorian, how are you?
Good.
You may have gotten this in the spring, but the number change, what was the significance of that?
I think I just wanted to wear number 1 instead of 7, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I think that's where that came from.
Just because number 1 is the best, or
Yeah.
what's okay?
Yeah, probably.
You guys went pretty long today. How was it for you?
It's a little hot out here, so a little sweaty, but we got some good work in. Defense is competing really well. O-line's really stepping their game up to compete with the defensive line, so all around it was a good day. So.
We talked about this last week, but you feeling like it's kind of your team now. How has that translated into these first 4 or 5 days of camp here?
Yeah, I just think me and Coach Bobby talked about this the other day. It's just I have a different demeanor when I come out here, a different attitude. I gravitate towards these guys a lot more. These guys gravitate towards me a lot more, and everything just works out more smoothly when I'm out here now. So.
In what ways would you say your demeanor is different this year versus last year?
More outgoing, willing to help guys out. When I see something I need to correct, I'll correct it, and things of that nature. So.
What is the thing you think you've improved on most since last year?
The understanding of the offense. I think I know where to go with the ball a lot more, a lot sooner, a lot quicker. I'm more comfortable in the pocket now and stuff like that. So.
Do you look back and think that you didn't really know that much last year when you were just thrown in?
For sure. I'm like an A student now compared to last year. And so, yeah, just getting with Coach Lewis, Coach Bible, Coach Kelly, going over stuff, helping out AB, helping out the rest of the quarterbacks and stuff like that, and them also helping me out too. So it's helped out a lot. So.
Is it getting to the point where it feels second nature to you, would you say?
Yeah, a little bit, but there's always things I can improve on and stuff like that. And so you definitely see some mistakes still being made out here that I need to correct and stuff like that. So, but yeah, definitely a lot more comfortable and stuff being out here now. So.
You mentioned AB. In what ways have you seen him grow?
Oh, just from, again, with his demeanor too, the way he's getting on guys, getting these guys out here, the way he's carried himself now through this offseason is a lot different than last year. He's getting out here, getting extra work in, being a leader with me in the quarterback room and stuff like that, getting the younger guys along with us. So.
Dorian, you were always, in high school, it was always thought that you were a potential big talent that had a lot of upside, but you just needed some seasoning, needed to learn the quarterback position. Kind of the thought last year that you said, like, too. Do you think you're getting to the point where you're seasoned and you're actually starting to realize some of that potential?
I guess that's not up for me to determine. That's up for my teammates and my coaches and stuff to determine. But yeah, I'd like to think I'm growing each and every day. I'm learning something new every day and putting it out to work out in the field and taking it from the classroom to the field. So yeah.
When you talk about being more outgoing, do you find that's kind of a natural progression for you this season coming into your sophomore year?
Yeah, it definitely just, I think I kind of have a personality where people just kind of gravitate towards me. So having to get out of my comfort zone, go meet new guys, go talk to new guys, get guys up to speed and stuff like that. So yeah, I've definitely had to grow in that area, but now it feels a lot more comfortable being out here because I've done it so much. So.
You have confidence in the offensive line to protect you, specifically like Alec Anderson at left tackle. How do you feel about them?
100%, yeah, 100%. I love those guys. I take care of them. They take care of me. So yeah, I mean, me and their relationship has really grown this offseason, and still growing through fall camp too. So.
You've got 3 receivers in yellow jerseys. It's been hard this first few days with so many guys out to kind of build that rapport with so many guys out. I
mean, no, we have a good repertoire of receivers, a good toolbox, and we guys like Jalen and Kyle and Chase and DeLon and those guys that have experience in this offense. They know what to do. They get those younger guys up to speed like Kane and Charles and them. So, but, I mean, I have all the confidence in the world in those guys too. So I'm not worried about the receiving core right now. I think they'll be fine. Same with the running back group. So.
Any of those young guys standing out?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're all looking really good. It's just about knowing the playbook. You see a lot of those guys, when you're a freshman, if you don't really know something, you don't think you can really go full speed because you're guessing too much. So, but when those guys know their stuff and they get that down, they're some good athletes. So, yeah, guys like Charles and Kane are really catching my eye right now. But the whole receiving core and the whole tight end room is really catching my eye in terms of younger guys and transfers and stuff. So,
how's Matt Lynch look at tight end?
Really good, really good. You know, he's a former quarterback, so you know he knows the playbook pretty well. And all he has to do is just get an understanding of how to work at tight end now. So you can tell he's getting a lot more comfortable with that too. So yeah, he's looking really good now.
Did you know Colson before coming here?
A little bit through Elite 11. Kind of met there, even though he was injured and really didn't get to participate in it. But yeah, we're pretty good friends though outside of football. So.
How's it been to have the addition to him, just not on the field, but like in the meeting room too?
Oh yeah, he's a great person. Besides the football player, he's a really great person. And that's the one thing I really like about him is he comes in and there is no like awkwardness or you can tell he has an attitude or whatever. He comes in, he has a great attitude, and he really listens and take coaching and stuff like that too. So he's a great addition to the quarterback room.
You guys have a 31-year-old on the team now. How much fun has that been?
Oh, Wade's my guy. He's actually like 2 lockers down from me. Yeah, I call him Sauce Man because you know he's got the sauce. So yeah, Wade's my guy though.
Do you ever have fun with him being the oldest guy by like 10 years?
A little bit, because you know specialists and quarterbacks kind of stretch together and do stuff like that and lift together. So yeah, a little bit with all the guys. We kind of make jokes here and there about being a dad or whatever, or getting married or something like that. So yeah.
How important were those player run practices for you guys heading into spring?
Really important. I wouldn't say it was as important for the older guys. It's more so for the guys that came in early. The guys that just got here, the freshmen, the transfers that just got in, and yeah, but it really helped that you can see it in practice. Guys are starting to get lined up quicker compared to the spring, and but yeah, overall it helped out a lot though, just getting the guys understanding, getting guys lined up and stuff. So,
as one of the more experienced players at your position, what was your role during those to get everyone kind of together and moving?
Yeah, so me and Josh Woods and Chris Barnes. They handled the defensive side, I handled the offensive side with AB, and we kind of set up 7-on-7s and route sessions and stuff like that. So, but yeah, overall we kind of ran those, us 4 basically kind of ran those ourselves along with the other captains on the team. So, but yeah, we kind of took over as our own.
Cool.
Thanks, Dorian.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dorian.
Appreciate it.